What's up guys, it's Flossin, and today, I'm not happy. Soldier 11 has been done dirty since the beginning of Zenless Zone Zero. Leaving an entire faction incomplete for this long feels like a glaring oversight. Why does Soldier 11 have no connection to the main story? It's really annoying seeing faction after faction being released without any hint of info about Soldier or Obol Squad. What's up guys, it's Flossin. Or should I just call myself the Oracle at this point? Because oh my god, I feel like I'm walking around with like a crystal ball or something. I don't know. Anyway, I'm sure most of you know now that Obol Squad was recently drip marketed, and there's been a lot of hype going on in the community, myself included. And today, we're finally going to talk about it. So I'm going to dive into my girl Anby, Trigger, and what my pulling plans are going to look like for 1.6. If you guys end up enjoying this video, be sure to drop a like and subscribe. It's completely free and lets me know that you enjoy this type of content. Now, with formalities out of the way, let's talk games. Boy, oh boy, where should I even start? I think the best way to kick this off is by breaking down the things I was complaining about last month. So a few weeks ago, I put out a video why I wasn't happy with the release of Astra Yao and Evelyn. In that video, I mostly expressed my concerns about Hoyoverse adding more and more factions, while ultimately leaving Obol Squad to rot in D tier with Amber. Now, when I posted that video, I thought it was pretty tame, but a lot of people told me I was rushing the devs too much and that I should wait till 2.0 or 2.1 before expecting Obol Squad to even show up. And I'll be honest, I wasn't too keen on that idea. I really felt like if Hoyoverse kept adding more and more agents that had nothing to do with Obol Squad, almost no one would care about the faction once they actually came out. But well. After this drip marketing, it seems like even the devs agree that they left Soldier's faction to die, baby. Alright, diving right in. I really want to talk about my girl Anby first. Anby has been my #1 character since the beginning of Zenless, and I'm super happy she's finally getting an S rank version. Silver Soldier Anby is coming as an electric attack agent, which, bless the devs, is exactly what I need right now. Now, I know that kind of sounds weird considering we just got Harumasa for free, and if you haven't logged into Zenless for a while, you can still claim him until the end of this recent patch. But hear me out, this is amazing for me, not just because I like Obol Squad, but because Grace is the only electric DPS on my account that I actually have built. And yeah, I know we got free mats to build up Haru when he dropped, but I'll be honest, a specific Void Hunter kinda took all those mats from me. Also, as many of you know, I skipped out on Yanagi. Not only did I not have the pulls to guarantee her, but this was actually the moment I decided to go all in on Obol Squad. More specifically at that time, Soldier 11. I wanted to start grabbing upgrades to make her the strongest she could possibly be. And since I like picking up signature weapons for my DPS units, that factored into my decision to skip Yanagi as well. Anyway, circling back to Anby. So I usually speculate about kits or animations for new agents, but I won't lie, man. Your boy's been deep in dreamland for S rank Anby, okay? I can't lie. I won't give any spoilers in this video since I really don't like talking about leaks, but I do have some sort of idea of what Anby's gonna be doing. But long story short, Anby is 1,000,000% on my radar, and I'm gonna be pulling for her and hopefully her signature weapon. Luckily this time around, I was actually able to pull Astra in 23 pulls, which is insane. And I already have 100 pulls saved up, meaning I'll have to skip Evelyn's banner to secure Anby. And oh boy, am I so happy to get to say those words. Hey, listen, no hate to Evelyn, I'm sure she'll be a great fire attack agent, but we all know who the better one is. And yes sir, this one's for you, Shane. Alright, so after securing Anby, my next target, no doubt, is going to be Trigger. And holy god, do I want to talk about Trigger. I'll be honest with you guys, as much as I love Anby, I am way more excited for Trigger. I expressed how much I wanted to see her during my Soldier 11 video, and now that she's finally been drip marketed, I couldn't be any more excited. First off, her design is sick. I'm not sure if she has a visor over her eyes or if she's blind, but I'm gonna go with the latter because it gives me 2B vibes, and I really like that. So, Trigger is an electric stunner, which is amazing for me because can't believe I have to bring this up again. To sum it up, I skipped Qingyi back in patch 1.1, and I won't lie, I've been coping about that decision ever since. Not having Qingyi really made me realize how dried out my options for stunners were. So Trigger being next is definitely something I need. But here's the thing, even though I've been diving into leaks about Anby, I actually have no clue how Trigger's kit is gonna work. And here's why. Trigger was teased in Soldier 11's side quest, and during that quest, we basically found out that she's a long-range sniper agent. That immediately made me think she was gonna be a support or attack agent. But now she's a stunner, which raises the question, how is a ranged stunner in Zenless gonna work? It has me really confused, because every stunner in the game we've seen so far has been melee. For example, Kaleda, Lycon, Qingyi, Caesar, they all have some sort of close range combat style. So how is Trigger supposed to stun enemies with a sniper rifle? So I have my schizo theory. Back when she was announced, I actually hopped into a call with some amazing content creators, that being Kete, Muzzy, and Soul. And we were all talking about how a ranged stunner could even function. And Kete came up with an interesting idea. He said that maybe Trigger will be the first stunner that actually deals damage when she's on field, and that would make a lot of sense. Think about this, when you think of Qingyi, what's the first thing you think of? It's probably someone that eats up field time, but also increases the stun multiplier, which lets other DPS agents capitalize on that window. But because Trigger is labeled as an electric stunner, Hoyoverse isn't gonna make her a Qingyi clone, especially not when she's walking around with a sniper, man. I'm thinking that she might be a hybrid stunner in DPS, where she provides some stun utility, but also contributes a decent amount of damage. This would be huge, because it would break the strict class roles we've seen in Zenless so far. Kinda like how Sokaku can be played as a full ice DPS despite being a support. Of course, I could be completely wrong, and maybe you have seen the leaks, but this is what I think we're getting with Trigger. I hope. Because come on, man, walking around with a 50 caliber sniper, you can't tell me she's not dealing damage. But no matter what direction they go with Trigger, Hoyoverse is definitely gonna make her feel different from Qingyi, especially with Qingyi's rerun coming in less than 2 weeks. And here's the biggest thing that I'm excited for. I'm gonna be playing a full Obol Squad faction. Yes sir, that's right, I'm playing Soldier, I'm playing Anby, and I'm playing Trigger. Now, I already know that Soldier won't be the strongest pick in this lineup, but Obol Squad has been a team I've been waiting to run since the start of the game, and at this point, I honestly don't care about the meta. I've been waiting for this faction to be playable for so long, and I'm just gonna run whatever I like instead of whatever I need. And that's actually the best part of it all. I finally reached a point where my roster has all elements fully covered. So from here on out, I'm kinda just grabbing agents that I personally like, not just ones that fill a role on my account. And that's why Anby and Trigger mean so much to me. So once I get them both, I can guarantee you I will be dumping tons and tons of content about them on my channel. But yeah, I think that's enough yapping out of me. Guys, I can't lie, I'm excited. I cried, I begged, and I coped for months, and the devs finally came to my rescue like a Luna Snow Ultimate. But with all this hype and excitement, it has me really curious. What about you? What do you think of Obol Squad so far? Do you like them, hate them, and have your pulling plans changed at all with their arrival? Let me know in the comments down below. And of course, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to drop a like down below. It's completely free and lets me know that you enjoy this type of content. Until next time though, happy gaming, and may your pulls be ever in your favor.